Welcome to part 7 of Beta Lumity and Doki Doki Takeover. In the last part, we went through the festival, so in this part, we're going to continue on from there. So, just like in the original mod, we would start off a few days after the festival. Monica would be standing on the rooftop, alone with her thoughts, just looking out into the sky. We would cut to a flashback of Monica in her room, still trying to process everything that is happening. She doesn't know how this is all possible. When she looked into the code, none of this stuff was here. She didn't have a home, she didn't have a backstory, or at least one in depth like this. And hell, there wasn't even that arcade place that Lucia and Emilia went to. None of that was there. Monica has no idea what is going on. She doesn't know how this is all possible. They try to make some explanation, but nothing is just sticking. It just doesn't make any sense. I don't know, shot in the dark. What if you just saw through to a world where this was a game? Monica asked Lucia to clarify some more, but Lucia says this is thing that you would expect for somebody with god powers to have. Normally in media, when people are given god status, it usually means that they have a power so beyond the main character. But when you really think about it, especially with the Bible, with God and Jesus Christ, they've done things that the gods in many fiction can't really do, or something that the main character themselves can do as well, and they're supposed to be mortal. Monica, and by an extension Sayori, they were able to create things out of nothing, delete things, and in Monica's case just rework the characters so much. Add on the fact that Monica can supposedly break through the fourth wall of the supposed game. If Monica is a real god, then it will make sense. Monica tries to counter about the codes and whatnot, but again, Lucia just goes back to the argument that she was looking into a world where this was a game. And normally with that, you can only find what you are focusing on. Which is the same mentality of trying to find something but you don't see it, even though it's in front of your eyes. Emilia tries to chime in about Monica's console-like ability, but again, Lucia just says that this is probably just how her power manifested. They try to ask more information, but Lucia just doesn't have all the answers. She just tells them, I don't fucking know. I'm just spitballing ideas here. And yet you're the one that's coming up with all the answers. We're dealing with someone with god powers, Emilia. It's gonna be hard to figure out what exactly her powers are. Yet you still seem to know about it all. Fucking, I don't have all the answers, Emilia. If I end up getting god powers, I'll tell you how easy it is to figure this shit out, okay? Fuck. With that new outlook that Lucia given her, Monica's power starts to manifest completely. No longer is her power bounded by seeing through to a world where hers is a game. She can now manipulate anything in her world if she so wishes. That flashback ends as Monica takes a deep breath. It is true. Because like a day or two after the festival, it was basically confirmed that Lucia was right. She pulls out something from her bag, which is a small black box. She opens it and sees a gift that she originally got for Sayori. Monica has been making an attempt to apologize to what she did to Sayori because she hurt Sayori the most, getting her to basically end herself, which is not fine. Granted, what she did to the other two wasn't great either, but Sayori was already dealing with shit. Monica's thoughts are once again interrupted when Natsuki walks out the door leading to the rooftop. Ah, Natsuki, what are you doing here? I expect you and the others to still be in class. Don't worry about that. I told my teacher that I was going to go to the bathroom. I was actually looking for you, Monica. I wanted to thank you, for letting me be part of the club. Oh, you're welcome? Well, where's this coming from? It's just, I know how hard it is to deal with me. Hell, Lucia and Emilia are easier to deal with than me, and they're the school's delinquent. I just sometimes feel like I shouldn't be here. Hey, don't say that, Natsuki. I mean, if they could be here, then so can you. I can assure you, from the bottom of my heart, that the impression that you leave in the club is just too special. It wouldn't have been the same without you. After Monica says this, Natsuki just looks away. Tears slightly start coming out of her eyes, but she smiles. Thanks, Monica. I really appreciate it. Of course. They stand there for a bit, just enjoying each other's presence. That is until Yuri walks through the door to the rooftop. Ah, there you are, Monica. hope I'm not interrupting anything. Yuri, we were just talking. Oh, I see. Natsuki? May I talk to Monica alone? Oh, sure. I'll be over there. Natsuki points to the other end of the rooftop. As they both acknowledge that Natsuki's gonna walk out the conversation, Yuri walks up to Monica as Natsuki walks away. So, what'd you need? This may be a little odd for me to say out of nowhere, but thank you. You too. What for? It's because of everyone in the club. That discomfort I feel, with being around other people and doing things in front of them. It's been gradually subsiding the more we do things together as a club. Like the writing, playing, or just talking. It's all been giving me a better alternative to releasing my emotion. I'm so happy to hear you say that, Yuri. I have been noticing that you've been stepping out of your comfort zone a lot more. And that you and Natsuki has been getting a lot closer as well. Yeah. That's honestly because of Amelia. When she told me how Lucia had snuck her way into a heart and, whenever they weren't fighting, they would have a great time together. I just thought about me and Natsuki. Whenever we're not at each other's throats, we get along pretty well. Oh, I see. Monica says as she looks at Yuri with an knowing grin. Yuri immediately blushes at this, immediately knowing what Monica is thinking. It's not like that, Monica. It's not like I want to date Natsuki. I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't want to date Natsuki. I mean, she is attractive, but I'm not saying that. It's okay, Yuri. You don't need to explain yourself. Thank you. I appreciate you giving me time, Monica. As Yuri says this, they hear the roof's door is being swung wide open. Quickly running through the door was Sayori with a prep in her step. Hey, Monica. Hey, Yuri. I see you came here too. I'll leave you two alone to talk. Yuri then walks over to the other end of the rooftop with Natsuki. As Yuri does, Sayori skips over to Monica. So, what got you in a high spirit today? Your smile's the biggest I've ever seen. That's because today's just been a really good day. I woke up early, made myself a really good breakfast. I even checked out that Good Witch Azora book Lucia talked about. And even though it's only in English, it's still a fun read. And to top it off, I get to see your pretty face. As Sayori says this, Monica blushes a little. Sayori, you don't mean that. Of course I do. Ever since Lucia and Amelia joined the club, you and I become really close. You're even making Michael a little nervous with how close we've gotten. Yeah, we have. Monica looks away, ashamed, thinking back to what she did to Sayori. You're making that look again. What? That look. I've noticed it ever since that day too. Are you okay? Monica stares at Sayori, and while she can see the concerned look on Sayori's face, she also sees the lifeless look of Sayori of being hung in her room. I'm sorry. I can't tell you. Not now, anyways. Monica tries to step away, but Sayori pulls her into a hug. It's okay. Just know that whatever it is, we won't look down on you. After all, we didn't look down on you after you told us that you almost got them killed. So, why would we start now? Sayori. This gives Monica to tear up. Not wanting to let the tears fall, Monica gives her a hug back. The hug lasts for a few seconds until they pull back. As they do, Sayori grabs a hold of Monica's hands. As she does, she feels the box that was in Monica's hand. What's this? Oh, I got you something. Monica opens the box and takes out what was inside it. It was a necklace with 3 charms on it. A sun and 2 clouds on either side of it. I wanted to give something to you. Show how much I appreciate you. Sayori's surprised by the gift and smiles at it, which actually makes Monica's heart flutter. Sayori turns away, which kinda confuses Monica, but she turns her head slightly to look at Monica and asks her to put it on her. Monica gladly does, as she hooks it around her neck. Sayori once again thanks Monica for this gift. Their moment is interrupted when Natsuki butts in. Ha! Gay! Natsuki? What? I'm just saying it was fucking gay. Monica stutters at this, trying to dispel it, but Sayori decides to be a little bit of a troll and just asks Natsuki if she's jealous that she has someone like Monica, which causes Monica to blush even more. Yeah, right. I just asked you don't be gay like Lucia and Emilia. What do you mean? Don't tell me you haven't been paying attention to those two, being all lovey-dovey. They may be delinquents, but they're even more fruity than the fruitiest of fruits. The other think back on this, only to realize something. They've only ever seen this when Natsuki was around. Natsuki? They're not normally like that. Yeah, I think they're mainly doing that just to annoy you. What? Ah! Dicks! Both of them! I swear, the next time they're in Japan, I'm gonna punch them. Yeah. It's a shame they left on such short notice. I would have loved to see them off. Yeah, it's a shame. I just wish we at least got their emails or something, so we can chat with them online. Monica, they lived with you for a bit, right? Don't you have their number? Yeah, I do, but they still haven't answered me yet. They all look out into the sky, just enjoying each other's presence and the breeze of the outdoors. They can only wait until one day they get to see them again. 2 weeks passes since that day. Monica and Sayori gotten so close that they are considered dating, but it is not confirmed. However, Yuri and Natsuki are in fact dating. They're all at a cafe. Could be considered a double date, but it's just mainly a group of friends hanging out. Monica now has a necklace that matches Sayori, but in the opposite sense. Monica has a moon with 2 stars on the other side. They exit the cafe, walking down the road, talking about what they should do next. That is until they hear a familiar voice. They turn around and see Lucia and Emilia with 2 other persons, each of them having a little animal creature. Lucia! Emilia! The other 4 scream as they run up to her. Hey, it's been a while. Yeah, what are you doing here? We got the portal working, Monica, Lucia says, which confuses the other 3. Portal? What the hell are you talking about? I'll tell you in a bit. First, let me introduce you guys. This right here, Lucia walks over to the girl with an orange long jacket and glasses on. It's my best friend and wingman, Wyona. What's up? This right here is some bitch who keeps following us and claims to not have a crush on my best friend, Bosha. She says, pointing over to the pink-haired Triclops whose third eye is stitched closed. Natsuki, Yuri, and Sayori look at each other in confusion. These are our palisman. Bosha's palisman, the crab over there, is Maya. Wyona's palisman, that bee on her shoulder, is named Clover. Amelia's palisman, this white cat over here, is Ghost. And mine, this snake thing here, is Stringbean. Hold on. What the fuck is going on here? Yeah, what is going on? You didn't tell them yet, Monica? No, I didn't think it was the right time. Monica? I thought you would have told them by now. Shit. Well, you can tell them after I show you guys this. Come follow us. Lucia and her group leads the Doki girl to an alleyway where a door stands. Lucia opens it up with confidence, and on the other side of that door is the demon realm. Come on, Lucia says as her group runs through. Sayori, Yuri, and Natsuki looks at Monica with concern. Come on guys, it won't be bad, she says with confidence. Though weary, they follow Monica through the door. On the other side of the door, they see that they're close to a forest, but when they look out of the cliff, they see parts of a big skeleton, specifically what looks to be like a rotting corpse. Welcome to the Boiling Isles. And that is the end of this. Perfect. Now all that's left is to wait for the Day of Unity.
Yeah, and now we...
What is it, Collector?
that presence is back. There's 2 of them now.
What do you mean?
I mean, there's 2 of that presence. I don't know what that is. And I don't want to know what it is. I'll check on you later.
This isn't the first time the collector mentioned this present. Of course, it was only for a brief moment. What did you do?